Is Mittelstadt, and well defended by Hefty. Oliveira then to guard the near post. Mühl and Gimba once again will be the intended targets, but don't take your eyes off of Rees as well. Very free header that, and just perhaps a little too much height on it. Ananu couldn't actually get over the ball here.
He gets away from his marker, almost pushes his marker underneath the ball. Grigic just can't get above it. The big right-sided centre-back. Powerful player.
And he's the only one in the squad at the moment who actually plays his football outside of Germany's with Roda in Holland.
Certainly come with a bit of confidence, the Swiss.
There is Haas. Nicely done. Sau is in here. Sau just couldn't drag the ball with him. Back to Garcia.
Give credit to the referee. He was right on the spot to make the decision whether it was a foul or a good tackle. He made the decision that it was a good tackle. We'll probably get a little replay of that, but it's a really good move.
Well, they've given it away here. They need to lay that ball off. Ox was in a great position on the overlap there. He wasn't picked up by Mittelstadt. Decided to try and go on his own.
Well, he's not happy, is he? Ox. Mittelstadt tries the shot with his left foot. I think he felt as though everybody was going to go across to the run of Ox. That would buy him a bit of time.
Well, they had 4 different goal scorers in that game against Poland. Ox was one of them, Mittelstadt the other, Gimba and Rees. As we said there, that was the game where Poland were down to 10 men. Got to go the long way around. Jakobsen again matches the pace of Oberland. And was just tempted into making a foul. Is Ox back into Gimba.
Mittelstadt doesn't need to come back towards the ball. He can run his man away, so there's more space for Gimba to come again. Gimba can keep going. He can keep going. Mittelstadt needs to run away. Here we go. This is better.
There's a gap right at the heart of that Swiss defence. Here's Jakobsen. Gimba stays forward. Rees is in there as well. Stopped right over the top of the keeper. The keeper's positioning at certain points in this game has been a little questionable. You could see him trying to recover his composure and his position there.
Decent cross into the box. Again, just didn't adjust his feet quickly enough, the goalkeeper. That was better from the players in front of Gimba, because they ran their players off so he could come further and further. So suddenly he's passing the ball into the front player from almost 6 or 7 yards outside the box. And so often you see that when you're playing with a back three. One wing-back crossing the ball, the other getting round at the far post. Couldn't quite get on the end of it that time. Schad.
Here's Gimba again.
What's that little Cruyff turn on his left foot? Threatens to play it forward, comes back out.
Here's Neuhaus. To Jakobsen. Mühl. Inside the final 5 minutes of a competitive first half here. Still nothing to choose between the two teams, and very little in the way of clear-cut chances are being created, and that is what Strijksbeer was looking forward to, seeing if they could build on and improve on. But so far, really, no clear-cut chances from either side.
You can see why they have struggled in the top third of the field. We've seen very little of Risa. Good to have that individual brilliance, a player that can run with the ball and go past defenders. Someone with blistering pace to run in behind, or somebody that's really good in the air. And much of a muchness, the players in the front areas.
There was Sao. Yeah, the last year has not been prolific for Germany. They didn't score against Italy, they didn't score in a game against Poland, they managed just one against the USA, one against England. Neuhaus sliding in. It's Gimba. Neuhaus again. Ox.
I haven't seen enough of Ox. Well, he turned into trouble, trying to let the ball run across his body, and lost a bit of control of it. He's trying to come in field that little bit more to allow Shard to make the runs down that right-hand side.
Easily the most prolific of any player out there. 4 goals for the under-20s in his 5 caps, Philip Ox. Rees will give chase. Garcia there. A slip could very well have been costly there, as Haas was very nearly on them. And Ryman clear. As Sao. Oliveira.
It's been an intriguing first half. Good tactical battle. So it's been exciting end-to-end stuff. We haven't seen too many opportunities for either side.
Well, most will be satisfied with a 0-0 scoreline, perhaps more satisfied than Strijksbeer.
Well, considering that Strijksbeer's main objective in these 2 games is to have more ability in the top third of the field, to be more creative, to open up the opposition, create more chances. That's what he was talking about beforehand, being experimental with the way they attack. Haven't seen too much of that so far.
I wonder whether we'll see any change in system maybe from Germany in the second half. As we said, this way of playing that they've adopted only very recently. There's not too many teams that these players will be allied to that actually play this at club level either. 4-2-3-1 still very much the favoured formation in Bundesliga and Bundesliga 2, and that's the last kick of the first half, which Stuart has been highly competitive, certainly in the middle of the field. There's been errors and mistakes from both, but lack of cutting edge from either team up front.
Yeah, complete lack of cutting edge. Both managers will make changes at half-time, I'm sure. But he will probably be the happier of the 2 coaches with the way his team have defended and made it difficult for Germany to play.